Good day and welcome back to another Dbz Dokkan battle video. In this video we are going to take a look at the Extreme Z battle for the deadly physical LR Cell. So this is the physical LR Cell and Cell Juniors, I believe is his card description. And yeah, we're going to be able to take a look at just how well he does, or well, how hard his Extreme Z battle is. So the effective categories is Entrusted Will, and Super Strength and Extreme Strength are the effective typing here. You're also going to want to have the Legendary Power Link active. That's a very crucial part to these Legendary Extreme Z Awakenings. In terms of Cell's overall Extreme Z Awakening, it looks pretty good. He's now 120% physical type lead, which is obviously great. Does help out everything quite a lot. Then in terms of his passive, he's 120% attack and defense now, so that's a 30% increase on his passive, along with also gaining 60% defense when he performs a super attack, an additional 60% defense when he performs a ultra super attack, and just overall looking a lot better defensively, especially after super. He also gains attack and ki based on situation, with 1 ki for when he faces one ki per enemy he faces, and with 3 ki when he faces only a single enemy, which is all pretty good overall. In terms of the rest of kind of Cell's passives and everything, is super attack effects, he doesn't raise defense, so I still think critical hits is the best way to go on this unit. You are going to see the best performance from him overall that way, but he's looking really solid, really decent now. His link set's always been good, and he now has the AGL cell as an option, and he's going to look even better with the int LR cell now as well. In terms of team build for this, it's Entrusted Will, but I think the best route to go with it is a Hybrid Saiyans team, led by the Ultimate Gohan. Not only is he very strong as an Entrusted Will category character, but just for the most part he's got enough LRs underneath them that you can kind of make it work. An important aspect is obviously making LR units link up with each other. Now, there are a couple ways to go about this. The units that I believe will make this work the best: you've got the LR AGL Gohan, you've got the LR Tech Gohan, you've got the LR free-to-play Strength Trunks, which is what we're going to kind of be building around, and we've got the LR Super Physical Trunks as well. All of those fit under the Hybrid Saiyans category. We've also got the AGL Prime Battle Trunks, which you can use as well. He's a very decent unit. So you've got a lot of options under the Hybrid Saiyans category, which is why I suggest using this Gohan. In terms of the rest of the Entrusted Will LRs, you do have Bardock, you do have Goku, you do have MUI Goku. You could go for a Goku's family-led team, but the only issue that you're going to have is, well, the only issue, I say in inverted commas, that you're going to have is obviously that does require you to have the Super Saiyan Gohan, Super Saiyan Goku exchange strength type unit as a friend lead or as your own lead. Then you can build a pretty good team with Goku family based LRs if you want to. I found this Hybrid Saiyans one to work the best. A lot of people will have this unit, and so I think overall it all looks pretty good. At least from my perspective, I think it all functions pretty well. The team itself functions pretty well. I do start out with the AGL LR Gohan, but I do eventually switch over to the physical LR Trunks. I just find he works better. He has a better link set with the Strength Trunks, which does just help overall and makes things work a bit better. But yeah, obviously you can beat these events free to play, of course, or at least somewhat free to play-ish. And you can see that by us trying to use, the Strength Trunks, the SPR Trunks, and things like that. These EZAs are not necessarily, or these extreme battles for LRs are not necessarily meant to be taken on with free-to-play teams. It's just not necessarily the best situation, period. Like, in terms of taking on the event and things like that, you're not really supposed to use like your like free-to-play based teams. It's just because the units themselves don't necessarily have like the best situations to be in. They can sometimes kind of, you know, not do very well because of the fact that you need legendary power active. Legendary power helps out a lot. It really rapidly increases the damage that units do, and it's a very critical part of performing these Extreme Z battles. Now, I don't think this is nearly as hard, just due to the fact that you could definitely whittle him down, just due to the fact of how tanky the Entrusted Will Super Strength Hybrid Saiyans based team build is. Like, if I look at it and I take a look at how well, you know, the units perform and everything like that, it is very much a situation whereby they are pretty good. And they definitely, you know, are super tanky, which I think helps out a lot as well. Like, being super tanky means that they have a very good chance of whittling down the opposition. So we'll jump back at level 10 and we'll take a look at how to beat the final stage of the event, which in reality is what we're all here for. So obviously, you know, we did change from AGL LR Gohan to the physical Trunks. That is something, you know, that I very clearly said in the beginning is the only change we would make. Again, just because essentially the team just functions a lot better. The strength Trunks links up way better with the physical Trunks, and that just means that it's a lot easier to kind of make things function. From my side, personally speaking, I think everything else in the team can change or can stay the same. Basically, I don't think any of it needs to change. I would use the Super Strike Trunks, but in Extreme Z battle, so you can't use units of the same name, and he shares the same name with the LR Trunks. If you do not have the LR Strength Trunks, maybe you haven't finished that far into SBR, then use the Super Strike Trunks and possibly look at introducing the Prime Battle Trunks instead as the linking LR, or use a combination of the LR Super Saiyan Gohan Youth and the physical Trunks. There's a lot of decent hybrid Saiyan combinations. They will take a little bit of damage, but they won't take anything too crazy. This Ultimate Gohan, in fact, is so strong as a unit, especially after he stacks quite a bit, like as you can see here. Ultimate Gohan is so significantly strong as a unit that he actually will outdamage the EZA even without having the legendary power link active. Like, even just running a full hybrid Saiyans team with just having strength Ultimate Gohan as your unit is going to be able to get the job done. That is how powerful Ultimate Gohan is as a unit. That is how strong he is in terms of his performance, and that is just like how good he is, like just outright. So when in doubt, you can just kind of like, you know, basically use this team. Essentially, you can just use our hybrid Saiyan super strength team, and you'll basically be able to get all the way through and be able to finish the event. There's some noticeable mentions, like the Super Saiyan 2 Entrusted Will Gohan. He's pretty good, you can use him. But as you can see, we're just using some free-to-play units mixed with some really solid hybrid Saiyans units, and honestly, it's all functioning more than fine. We do have the LR Trunks, but you'll see that by the time LR Trunks links up with the Strength LR Trunks, we actually are like almost through the boss. So you don't need the LR combination to make the stage work for you. It's just advisable considering, you know, the difficulty of the event basically, and just to maximize damage, and so it doesn't take forever. With that being said, just looking at Cell's transformation or his Extreme Z, you know, kind of awakening, it's pretty good. Yeah, he changed from 90% attack and defense to 120% attack and defense. That straight away is a very good start. He gained 1 key and 10% attack per enemy. He now gains 30% attack, which I think is a lot better, just considering the situation and everything. with his AoE restoring health and all those sort of things, I think it's good for Cell overall. I like that they added in 3 ki when he's facing one enemy. I think that's very good because of the fact that, yeah, you know, basically it's going to help him get that ultra super attack, which is good. And also his link set doesn't really help him a lot. Like Gentleman's a good link, but it's only him and other cells that have it. And then he's got, you know, ultimate life form and shocking speed. So he shares 2 great links with Cell, but now with his passive he's going to have up to 7 ki from links and passives with Cell, which makes him just way more viable as a unit. Then the rest is all pretty stock standard. 12% HP recovery over 10% HP recovery is good. I mean, 2% is 2%, I can't argue with it. But greatly raising attack for 1 turn just feels like a little bit of a waste on the unit. I know his defense is now pretty solid after supering, but I do think you could still definitely have stuck even a raising defense for 1 turn on the unit, and it wouldn't have made him catastrophically broken. It would have made him, you know, probably just more solid. Like, it wouldn't have made him broken, but it would have made him incredibly enticing. Does that make sense? Like, it wouldn't have made him, oh my god, this is the craziest unit in the game, but it would have made him like, damn, like, this boy good. Yeah, this boy real good. So I think Cell, solid, very good, looks great. I'm gonna try him out in a bunch of content. Honestly, I think he's gonna be super solid. I have no problems with how well he's going to do. It's just interesting for me, you know, how he functions as a unit. I just think they could have stuck that raised defense, and I think it would have been more than fine. But I think, yeah, overall he does look pretty good. As you can see, we managed to beat him. There is only one mission for this Extreme Z battle, and that is to finish stage 7. So there's really no other kind of challenges for you to face or anything like that. So all you have to do is basically finish the Extreme Z battle, and you'll finish all the missions as well. So that means in total it's 33 stones, which is pretty good. And yeah, that's basically it. Can you farm this? I guess. Yeah, sure, no problem. I didn't really have too much difficulty getting here. Is it worth it? Not really. It's not really something I feel is absolutely necessary. But that's going to be it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you can leave a like on it or leave a comment, and I'll get back to you. I'll reply back if you need more help. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So until then, take care, stay safe, and as always, bye.